Listen, Inktober is practically here, so I found some old art. I want to redraw these girlies, but I think we're gonna find some Inktober prompts and just redraw them with it. We gotta kill two birds with one stone. But I remember these girls, they were supposed to be like these girls posing as auto mechanics, right? And I mean, like, they got the jumper, the wife beater, oil smeared on their face. Listen, car mechanic girls with a little bit of illegitimate business on the side, you feel me? The high speed chases, the grand theft auto, all of it. Girls and violence, what? They're fighters. There's 31 days in October. 31 prompts. I don't know if we got 31 old girls. Do you see the old coal erase in the face? This is back when I was trying to learn how to do the facial dimensions. I struggled until I didn't. Nah, I don't know if we're gonna do her though. I do not know if we're redrawing her. She might not make the cut, but, and I don't know if we can do every day. I mean, like, we just crushed the Magic Girl Challenge. That was only 5 days and I was struggling a little bit, but we'll do our best, right? This is so fun. Tomorrow, I really want to do this girl with yellow skin. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't have those markers anymore. If I do, they are dead. They're dead, but so I picked a girl for today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we're redrawing, but we're also revamping because this is an old art girl and you're gonna be like, I didn't see a girl with purple skin. Well, back then I didn't use purple skin. Isn't she cute though? When you see it, you're gonna be like, girl, this is a stretch. It is this girl. I saw the pink and the orange hair and I fell in love all over again. This is close. She still got the pink and the orange, you know, just added purple. And to be honest, with this revamp, she's giving pop star, is she not? In this red number, thigh-high boots. I think that's a shawl around her shoulders. Like, what? And you know what storyline I'm completely in love with for celebrities? It's when you've got the ritzy, posh, larger-than-life ones. The ones that are so proper, so prim. Oh God, were they Nepo babies? Were they everything and you ever wanted and more? The Untouchables. I love them. But in reality, oh, they're nothing like that. I need whatever record label, whatever management that they have, they're the bad guys, of course. It's like the shady management, the sweet hometown girl, the farm girl. Oh, need a family farm on a hometown that nobody's ever heard of. Oh my gosh, and I bet she has a country accent and nobody knows. And nobody knows. I bet she went through so much training to get rid of it. Oh, but when she calls back home, she's like, Mama. Oh my God. Then the good part, because I think you can only stay true to yourself for so long in the wrong environment, right? I love when the fame gets to people and you change and you get a little bit more sarcastic and snooty and suddenly you don't really care about the things you used to, and I bet our family picks up on it. And we have to give her a big family, brothers, sisters, cousins, all of them. They're back home on the farm if you just come home. But I bet that they're so keen. They see it. They see how she's changing, and they notice that her accent's different, and she never talks about back home or her family like she's embarrassed, and I need her to be embarrassed. I need her to be ashamed. No one can know. She's a girl from the sticks. Don't we love it? And now her pressure is from back home, because they're like, why can't you just be yourself? We think you're wonderful, won't your audience? Oh, they don't get it, do they? You gotta stop calling home. They make you feel bad. Like you're living some kind of lie. Stop calling home. You feel like you can't breathe. Now, I feel like all that is necessary for my personally the favorite part, when you have to go back home. Oh, this part is inevitable. It is my favorite, especially when they're so reluctant and they do everything they can to hide it. It just takes one moment and you are on a bus back home. For her, I think it's gonna be like some kind of PR nightmare stunt that happened and went wrong. She needs to lay low, go back home. Nobody knows where home is anyway. The paparazzi can't follow you. They have no idea where you're going. But I just imagine she's back home and she's got like a bunch of luggage and her family's like, where's all that going? In the barn. And that's going in the barn. And I bet everybody's got wide eyes. And she's in shock because it's just like she left it. They're in shock because that's a complete stranger now. You know, one of my favorite details for the hair is this little antenna thing that's going on, sticking out her head. I can't tell if she's got those because, like, you know, the management wants her to have larger-than-life hair. Or do you think that's like two little cowlicks that stick? Oh, why don't I like the way that looks? You know, I think there's moments when we come up with an idea and we just execute it so badly that we no longer like the idea. Because I think that's happening right now. That is not cute. Wait a minute. Wait. These are like the moments. These are the moments that I want to scream because like, I regret. This was turning out so cute. We did not have to put those antennas on there. We did not have to do that to ourselves, but here we are. And I hate it. Wait, no. Like, these are truly the consequences of our actions, but like, oh, I hate it so much. And there comes a time in your life where you make a decision and you need to abandon ship. I know as creatives, we're always like, oh, I can fix it. I can make this into something. No. Abort the mission. So we're adding a background to this. We're just gonna add like brown in the back so that I don't have to look at these crazy antennas. What? What? Listen, that's my art advice. I know there's moments where I'm like, trust the process and believe in yourself. It'll get better, but it'll be good at the end. Sometimes that's not true. This is one of them. Listen, if you know deep in your gut you've made a monstrosity, you owe it to yourself to abandon the ship. Abandon the ship. You know, sometimes it's soothing trying to correct your mistakes. So we're just going to outline because I don't want her fading into this brown backdrop. And I really love my white gel pens. Whatever it takes to not freak out about what we've just done. Now you might be wondering, girl, did you grab that black marker because you could still see the antennas and you want to freak out? You'd be wrong. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But I'm proud to admit it worked, so I win. That's really all that matters. It worked and I win, and now I can move on with this video. When I tell you I was gonna sit there and panic, but we're fine. Okay, now we can move back to her story. Now, if I'm honest, I don't like the endings that these stories usually have. They're always so heartfelt, but it's not dramatic enough. They're not really trying to stab us in the emotions, you know what I mean? I want her to have a simple storyline. Just go home. Realize there's nothing wrong with being the country bumpkin that you are. Other celebs have done it all the time. Get out there. Let your audience know who you really are. And I want her management to shut it down. I want her to come to this sense of self, and her management is like, absolutely not. I raised a star. What is this? This isn't the star I raised. Oh, I want her to take a stand and say, I'm going to retire. And the management goes, not so fast. You're in a contract for another 6 years, and you're going on tour. Say goodbye to that little family. Oh my God, this looks so good. I'm so happy. But I just, above all else, it's got to be her versus the management now. I don't really care that fame changed her and that she came home and hugged her mother and realized everything's going to be okay. I need that management to have her in an iron-tight contract. I need her to become miserable. I need her to worry. I need to see them fight in legal battles. I need them to threaten to sue her. And you better not speak in that country little accent. Honestly, I need there to be a point when she's back home and she's sitting in front of the family pond and she's fishing and they release everything they catch, right? And her grandpa just looks at her and he's like, what are these streaks in your hair? You look so silly. People have been saying that since she came home. And she'd say, no, I look like a star. This is the latest fashion. People would die to look like me. And now she can admit, I feel silly. I look silly and I feel just as silly, Grandpa. That is so cute. Anytime I look at art and I think, oh, something's missing, I usually add more black lipstick or I'll make the lashes longer and then go back in with layering. And I'm usually happy. Doesn't she look a lot better? I love that. Every single time I look and I'm like, something is not quite there. It's the lashes, it's the layering, it's the lipstick. Ugh, it's getting to the point where I mention this every video, but when I tell you I'm so proud of these side profiles, I thought I would never. I thought they were a lot like perspective and backgrounds. I'm just never gonna do it. But here we are. And I feel like, I'm not country. I don't have that background. Maybe the people don't climb their trees and like swim in koi ponds and, scream with the roosters when the sun comes up. I don't know what country people do, but that's like what I imagine for her in her childhood. Like I need her to be this this like young and wild, ferocious little thing that can't be tamed. And that's what I hope for everybody who like lives in a podunk town. I want that for everybody, yo. I also love the little changes that we see over time. Like the orange starts fading out of her hair, and before you know it, it's all pink again. And her mom is smiling so big. She doesn't say a word. She doesn't need to know. She does not need to know. But she looks just like before she left. Ah! I like this character, but I will say this for Inktober. In order to do so many videos, they're gonna be, I already make short videos, but they might be even shorter because I do want to try. I want to try to see as far as we can get. The goal is to pass the first week. We have to get through the first week. We especially have to get through the first 3 days. I don't know how we're going to do it. I look forward to doing this, guys, with you. I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. I hope we see this OC again. We started before Inktober, so it probably doesn't even count. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.